Your enemies are silent. Yes, sir. Let me say it louder for my chosen ones in the back. Listen, family, your enemies are silent. I need somebody to drop in the comments and say, that's the best thing you can do. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments, family, and say that's the best thing you can do, right? And in other words, y'all, what I'm saying is that's their best bet. They can't beat you with intelligence. They can't beat you with analyzing. They can't beat you physically. They can't beat you emotionally. They can't beat you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So they have to be silent and figure out a way to emulate the entire blueprint that you have laid out. They have no choice but to study you and honestly plagiarize from you, because they're never going to give you the credit from the game that you put down, from the path that you paved, and from the things that you have done. But here's what's even more crazy, y'all. They're misconstruing these two things. What is that, Reno? Moving strategically and making noise, right? Moving strategically and making noise. See, the person who's moving strategically, maybe they're protecting their heart. Maybe they are building something for the future. Maybe they are doing something that's going to benefit others who's around them, right? Whether that's now or, like I said, in the future. Moving strategically is basically playing chess, however you want to slice that, right? But then you got the person who's making noise. They're just moving with no direction. They're just doing things with no goal, with no accomplishment at the end. You get what I'm saying? That's very similar to the person who jogs in place. Yeah, you did a 5.2K mile run, but you was in place, my boy. Now, you take the person who do the 5.2K mile run, maybe they hit another neighborhood, they ran with other people, they went to a store, they did some type of marathon, whatever the case was, they got a lot more done. See, just because you're doing a lot more, it doesn't mean that you're getting a lot more done. You get me? And that's where your enemies are. They're silent right now. And the last thing I'm going to say about this silence thing, y'all, is that now they're trying to do reverse psychology on you, which means, going back to what I said, when you was protecting your heart, guarding your heart, protecting your sanctuary, guarding your sanctuary, just making sure that your energy was protected, you had to be silent, especially when you're talking about dealing with users, abusers, and manipulators, right? But see, they're trying to use reverse psychology by doing the same thing that you did, but their intentions are all messed up. Yeah, their intentions are all messed up. You follow what I'm saying? And with that being said, they have to be silent because of these three things: emulating your blueprint that you've laid out, studying you, and copying you. All right? Point blank, period. However, y'all, you're on to that game. Somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm on to you. Okay? But with that being said, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get directly into this banger. Y'all know it is a certified banger. But number one, y'all, leave a thumbs up on this video as well as subscribe to the channel. Y'all be sure to ring my bell so you can be notified after every single video I post. How y'all doing, fam? What's going on, man? Y'all drop in the comments. Let me know how y'all feeling, what you got going, what you ate. I'm in your business, man. For me, I had some Little Caesars pizza today. Yeah, y'all, I did. It be slapping, man. So what? All right. But I had the sausage and the pepperoni. But the reason why, y'all, because it was raining and I kind of got a little lazy today. And I was just like, man, I'm going to just get some Little Caesars, man. It is what it is. It's cheap and it's some good pizza, to be honest. But that's what I had today, y'all. As y'all know, my birthday was yesterday. I had a good birthday. I had some Outback Steakhouse. And I got a lot of love, man. The thing is, I didn't even go nowhere. I took that picture, y'all, and I took them clothes right off. I promise you. I took the picture, y'all, and I took the clothes right off, man. I was watching TV, some of my favorite movies, and just really celebrating life, right? I don't think I really celebrate my birthday. I celebrate life. I celebrate being able to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't believe that you just celebrate when someone dies. No, you celebrate while you're living. But instead of celebrating your birthday, you celebrate your life. It's a difference, okay? And I celebrate my life every day, by the way. I just give a little bit more appreciation or acknowledge it a bit more when it's like, man, it's right before me. Man, you 29, bro. You made it another year. People done died, got sick, caught cancer, been murdered, plane crashes. I mean, it gets horrendous, okay? But I'm just appreciative, y'all. So, yeah, y'all, I really just reflected on life, right? I reflected on life, but that's how I kind of spent my birthday. Y'all drop in the comments, man. Let me know how y'all spent y'all day. But also, too, family, thank you for those who told me happy birthday. Thank you to those who sent love to your boy Cash App. Thank you for those who sent the super thanks, and just more importantly, y'all, those who said happy birthday, all right? So I appreciate y'all for that. From me to y'all, fam. But we're going to go ahead and get directly into this, y'all. And I will say this before I get into the video as well. I'm still recovering, y'all. You may see me with some glossy skin, moist skin, because I'm still recovering, but I am getting better. It's funny because I had La Caesar's pizza, and I really couldn't enjoy my pizza because my taste buds gone. But it's like I can breathe now. It's like the taste buds are gone so I can breathe. It's crazy, y'all. But anyway, let's get right into this banger, y'all. Your enemies are silent right now, all right? Number one, they're trying to figure you out, okay? They're trying to figure you out. So, family, it's very similar to an owl. For those who don't know, an owl have asymmetrical ears, okay? And it's almost like sound mapping. So those asymmetrical ears allows them to sound map so they can listen past wind, cars, trees, other animals, predators, whoever. They're able to channel everything out, and they can listen to where a rat is, a snake is, or whatever their prey is, and they can go eat them immediately with the quickness, right? So what does they have to do with anything? They have to figure out their prey. They have to figure out where they are. They have to figure out how they're moving, right? That's the same thing that's going on with your enemies, y'all. Right now, they're trying to be the owl. They're trying to figure out what they can do, where you are, and how they can do it to eat you. Now, not literally, but maybe that's to take your position, take your spot. You know, maybe that's to spread a lie about you, or maybe that's to break your heart, stab you in the back, whatever the case is, y'all. But they have to figure you out by utilizing their asymmetrical ears. They're trying to listen past the BS, listen past the family members, listen past your accomplishments. They're trying to listen past all that so they can find where you are. Now, what I want y'all to understand is those who are silent right now, this is a tactic they utilize in the process of trying to figure you out. Does that make sense, y'all? Drop in the comments and let me know. Number two, you're the right one to study, okay? You are the right one to study. Like I said earlier, y'all, they are studying your blueprint. Reno, what is a blueprint? A blueprint is a layout. It's a map of something that guarantees success, all right? It is a map, a pathway, a layout of something that guarantees success. So let's take, for instance, y'all may laugh at me, but I'm going to say Soulja Boy, because Soulja Boy is, he's in my era, right? But Soulja Boy, he's one of the first people I've seen really maximize and capitalize social media, right? The social media artists now, yeah, they're here. You got your NBA young boys. You got your other people who have capitalized off of social media. The Corvette, Lil Dude. I mean, so many people. Like, it's not even just 10. It's like hundreds, thousands of people who have really maximized and capitalized off of social media. But the first person I really seen, y'all, was Soulja Boy, right? He laid the blueprint down. Now, here's the thing. He had a lot of enemies. From Ice-T saying that he ruined hip-hop, okay? From other people in the industry who are like real boom bap, like hip-hop heads, like people who really cherish hip-hop, man, they hated Soulja Boy. Why is that? Because you maximized and capitalized off of something that was not there when I was doing the same thing that you were doing. Y'all follow me? He was the right one to study. And although they may have spoken out loud, you got to be 100% sure to know that there were other individuals who hated him just as much, but they were silent, studying the blueprint. Okay, what did you do? How did you do it? How did you capitalize? How you made so much money? How did you stay in the game that long? And you only 17? At the time, I believe he was like, 16, 17? The point is, y'all, is that He was the right one to study. Reno, what are you saying right now? That's the same thing with yourself. You are the right one to study. You're getting results. You're in school. You get the greatest jobs or the best jobs. All right. You get the best opportunities. All things attract to you that are great. They're studying you because they want your results. They're studying your blueprint, even though they can't stand you, even though they won't say a word to you, right? Speaking of that, y'all, I have a birthday. I just had a birthday, right? I got family members who ain't even tell me happy birthday. Now, here's the thing, y'all. It may sound petty. You didn't tell me happy birthday. Okay, cool. I get it. It sounds petty. But the reality is, if it's family members who you said the same thing to, told them happy birthday, had nothing but reverence and respect for them, and just you've never done anything wrong to them, it would seem a little weird, right? It would seem weird. But I say all that to say this. The same people who didn't tell me happy birthday, friends, family, the whole nine, I am sure they study me. I am sure they're trying to figure out how I'm able to do what I do, make a living from it, become successful, have influence, the whole nine. I'm the right one to study. Although they're silent, it doesn't mean that they're not loud in private. Okay? Although they are silent in public, it doesn't mean that they're not loud in private, right? Loud within their thoughts, loud in their mind, loud in what they think and say about you. They're studying you. Whether they told you happy birthday, whether they said, how you doing and asked you how you was doing, whether they just reached out to you or not, they're studying you because they're trying to emulate that blueprint. Number 3, disruption of plans, okay? Disruption of plans. So here's the thing, y'all. It's very similar to a bullying ritual that failed, right? What do you mean by that, Reno? A bully normally never expects for someone to stand up to him or her, right? A bully never prepares for the step past, give me your lunch money, or joning on somebody or picking on somebody, right? They don't prepare for what happens after that. They just think that somebody should just bow down to that. Very similar to what Kevin Hart said in one of his stand-ups. I can't remember, but he was like, I got one move. After that one move, if you get past that, I don't know what I'm going to do, right? Even though it was a joke, it's very similar to this. A bully don't prepare for when he get punched in the mouth. A bully don't prepare for when she gets her hair snatched out. A bully don't prepare for when someone is ready to knock out the bully. They don't prepare for it. You get what I'm saying? And so it's a disruption of their plans. I had plans to bully you. I had plans to make you look silly. I had plans to talk about you. Y'all get me? Your enemies are silent right now. Number 4, the Most High is fighting on your behalf. The Most High is fighting on your behalf. This is when miracles happens and giants fall. This is my favorite, y'all. This is when miracles happen and giants fall. This is my favorite, y'all. I'm telling you. The reason why is because when people who have more money than you, more resources, powerful friends, bigger networking circles, and higher connections, the list goes on. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. You won't expect for them to not beat you. You like, man, I know for a fact these individuals are going to, take me to the cleaners. But if you happen to sue a company who is dead in the wrong, although they have the powerful friends, they're connected to the law firms, they have individuals who's going to fight in their favor, wrong or right. And here you are, you just got God, your Bible, yourself, maybe a pro bono lawyer. Maybe you have a lawyer that you pay on the lower end, but you like, man, I can't stand against these guys. This is when miracles happens and giants fall. The person you thought that was superior, stronger, more powerful, have money, that's when miracles happen and giants fall. We seen Diddy fall. Now, did he get, the time that he was deserving of? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? According to what the documentary says and what he was connected to, probably not. But we still seen the giant fall. Now, if you ask me, I believe it's going to be similar to a Jeffrey Epstein situation, minus the death, minus, him unaliving himself. I believe that the state gets you and then federal gets you. That's just the pattern I've seen when it came to big people. The state gets you, then federal gets you, right? But that's besides the point. My point that I'm making, y'all, is this right here. We seen the giant fall. Jeffrey Epstein, we seen the giant fall. R. Kelly, we seen the giant fall. All right? Harvey Weinstein, we seen the giant fall. The point is, y'all, is the people who you are scared to speak up against and scared to fight against, you will be amazed when those miracles begin to happen and those giants begin to fall. Number 5, y'all, is this right here. The powers that be are powerless. All right? The powers that be are powerless. Think about the doctors who couldn't stop COVID, right? I'm talking about these are brain surgeons. They remove tumors. They remove cancers. They help diabetics. I mean, they do some of the most unthinkable surgeries that you can even imagine. However, they couldn't stop COVID-19. Why was that? Because the powers that be were powerless to that, right? Family, your enemies are silent right now because the powers that be are powerless. They can't stop you right now. Like I said in number 4, the Most High is fighting it on your behalf. He's fighting for you. The powers that be are powerless. How can a gun kill somebody when it's on safety? Permanently. The powers that be are powerless. And so, family, if you are paying attention to the people on your job who are in high positions, people in your family who are supposed to be the family leaders, or those who have positions in this organization, this coven, whatever you want to call it, however you want to refer to it, if they're not saying nothing right now, it's because the powers that be are powerless, y'all. That's why they're silent. They're powerless. Most time when a person have power, they going to throw it around. They going to make it be known. They going to make it be seen. But when they are powerless, they can't say nothing. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Drop in the comments to let me know. But family, we're going to go ahead and conclude this video. Number 1, they're trying to figure you out. Number 2, you're the right one to study. Number 3, disruption of plans. Number 4, the Most High is fighting on your behalf. And number 5, y'all, the powers that be are powerless. Family, y'all already know how we do. Get you a Yes Sir t-shirt, Yes Sir hoodie, book a one-on-one session with your boy, and you can check out any one of my books. And for those who would like to support your boy on his birthday, man, y'all can send some love to the PayPal, Cash App, Apple Pay, whatever you want to do, y'all. We doing bar mitzvahs and everything, y'all. But with that being said, I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Keep a rich mentality. Peace.